welcome to the channel. Please like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hi, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for watching all the videos, I appreciate the support. Today we're gonna do our authentic oxtail my way, which similar to what the Jamaican guys do or whatever. But I'm gonna introduce the ingredients today. Here we go. So in my bowl right here, I got some minced garlic already minced up. I got some potato for like thickness for the body of it. When you cook down, you kind of make it a little more thick. I got scallions, I got peppers, I got onions, I got carrots, and I got some, this is kind of a little bit different twist. This is a banana pepper that grow in the garden out back. I got beans, broad beans that I cooked earlier this morning. I'm gonna put a little bit of Worcestershire sauce in there. Browning for sure. Salt and pepper for sure. So we're gonna go ahead now and we're gonna start make the marinade for the oxtail, because I'm gonna marinate it for like 6 hours and then I'm gonna finish cook it later. And I'm gonna sear it off first and then I'm gonna move it to the pressure cooker for quicker, okay, for it to cook quicker. So here is the oxtail. I already washed it off, a little bit of vinegar on it just to kind of cut a little bit of the rawness out of it, or whatever you call it, the taste of the goat, or whichever way. So we got garlic, bay leaf, thyme. This is just for the start, for the seasoning, okay? Onion. Alright. Grapeseed oil. You can use any kind of oil you have, but don't use olive oil for this. It's too expensive. A little bit of this. If you don't have Worcestershire sauce, it's not a problem. Because normally we don't really use that. Little bit of browning. Enough. Okay. Salt and pepper for sure. You don't want to put too much in there because you're going to season it during the whole process. Okay. This is not going to go inside yet, so we're going to leave it right here. This is my pepper, my scotch bonnet. Leave it right here. And we need some allspice as well in here, okay? Couple, 3-4 pieces of allspice. Alright, so now we're going to marinate meat. I try to take off most of the silver skin, but some of them you can't really remove them because it's just like skin only. Okay? And you don't really want to put the water in, so you want to make sure it's drained properly. Then you want to massage it in. I'm going to show you guys when I'm searing it off so you guys can see how searing is supposed to be a little bit on the golden brown side. And then I'm going to pop it in the pressure cooker. Pressure cooker for 15 minutes. All depends on how soft you want it to be. And then we're going to start cook it down from there. Okay? A little bit of water in the pressure cooker. If you want, you could put a lot more seasoning in here if you want, But, I know what I'm doing. You could add a little bit of Old Bay if you want in here. Or you could buy the Oxtail seasoning spice, which is just pimento, garlic, thyme, all those things, and salt and pepper in there. And use a little bit of white pepper, but I don't like white pepper in this, so as I say, my way, Bouka's way. Just like Carlito's way, okay? Alright. So now we're gonna sear this off before we put it into the pressure cooker, okay? So you just want a little bit of oil. You don't want too much, just a little bit of grapeseed oil in there. And you just want to get it seared because it's gonna give off a lot of oil. All these bones, marrow, gonna give off a lot of oil. So all this little stuff can go in there and burn because there's gonna be more flavor, okay? And I say you can do this overnight if you want, okay? You can marinate it overnight But today I just do it for 6 hours, okay? You can do it for 4 hours too, 3 hours. Make sure all of it is touching the pan and none is not on the side. Get the searing, you know? Make sure the flame is good as well. Give it a good sear. So we're gonna sear this off. I'm giving all of this inside of it. So we're gonna sear this off. And when we finish sear it off, we're gonna show you what it looked like before we put it back into the pressure cooker, okay? Alright. Alright, so this is the kind of sear you're looking for. I'm saying not too burn, perfect, and if you can get to sear all sides, you get to sear all sides, okay? If you can't, that's what it is, okay? Nice sear, golden brown. See that? Nice sear. So now I'm going to dump it into the pressure cooker. Or put it into the pressure cooker. Okay. I'm just going to pressure cook it for 15 minutes. Alright? With all these burned herbs and all this stuff in the bottom, you want those in the pressure cooker. Your bay leaf, I'm saying your allspice, garlic, which was in the marinade in here. Yeah, and I'm gonna add a little bit of water in there as well too. So what I do with the water is I put it in the pot and I deglaze the rest of the stuff that's sitting in the pot coming up onto this, and this water right here, and I dump it in here. And with a pressure cooker you don't need a lot of water in it. So that's it. When we come back we're going to pressure cooker for 15 minutes and that's it. So now we're going to finish up the oxtail. This is my vegetable right here. I'm going to put everything in here in one go, because everything gonna cook real easy, okay? Carrot, all of that, and I'm gonna put the potato in as well, because the oxtail is almost 90% ready, coming from the pressure cooker, so I want everything to be like ready on the same page, alright? The broad bean gonna go in last, and scotch bonnet pepper, I didn't cut it, I'll just leave it over, okay? You don't wanna cut into it, because normally you cut into it, you get real spicy. So we're going to sweat this off. Meanwhile, the oxtail is outside doing its thing in the pressure cooker, okay? Yeah. Alright. We try not to use the pressure cooker inside, you know. Anything can happen. These things tend to do what they want to do whenever they want to do. Alright, so we're going to sear this off. And then we're going to add the potato right now. And we're going to wait for the oxtail to be ready, alright? Just a little bit of potato. And normally this potato is for just for thickness, okay? You don't really need to have potato to it, only if you want to. I just add this to make it more come together thickness-wise. The bean going to help us with the thickness as well. Yeah. So in here we have garlic. Okay, and we got bay leaf outside and allspice into the pressure cooker going, so that's gonna be alright. So we're gonna sweat this off and wait another 5-6 minutes. Then we're gonna pour the rest of the stuff into this and let it cook down, and then add the bean like 5 minutes before it's ready to go. We're gonna add the brown bean, okay? Alright, while it's sweat off, talk to you in a minute. Alright, welcome back. We finish up in the oxtail. Pressure cooker is back in. See what it look like right here. I already cooled off and everything already, so you gotta make sure before you open it, if it's hot, you gotta release this little valve right here, okay? You may not have the same pressure cooker, but you gotta release that valve and let it just sit until it's cold before you open it, okay? That's already happened. Alright. So this is what 15 minutes look like in there. See that? 15 minutes. As I told you before, it's going to be a lot of oil coming off the bone and the bone marrow. Yeah, that look good. So now we're going to dump it over here. Or we're going to put it, let's use the word put it in the pot over here, okay? And it's not hard to cook, it's easy to cook. But you have to know how to deal with it, okay? Yeah. So all the vegetables that you saw us sweat off or saute off before, you know, it's right here. So like I could take a little bit more water in it. So I'm gonna add a little bit more water in here. I'll let everything cook together. Right here. You can put some spinners in there too, like some small dumplings if you want. Yeah. This smells really good already. I'll put a little bit more water in it, just because it needs some more water. You want to make sure you have enough water in there, okay? So add a little bit more water in there. And before you add the beans or anything, we're going to taste it to see if it needs a bit more salt. And then we'll add the bean, okay? So we're going to let this cook for 10 minutes. Because it's almost ready right now. It's real tender. You cook like 85 to 90% already. So it's real tender right now. So we're going to cover it down. Let it boil for 10 minutes. All the ingredients combine. More flavor. And then we're going to come back and show you guys when we put the bean and when we take it off. Alright, so now we're going to add the beans. You want to make sure you don't put the beans first because this bean is already cooked already. Okay? Shake it up. Let everything simmer down here. Smells really good. Make sure the bean goes into the sauce. You want the flavor to be in the sauce, you know. I should have let the guy over the place cut the bone a bit more smaller, but it's okay. Because all the meat is falling off the bone, if you can notice that. See that? But they're good. Look at that nice juice, huh? See that nice juice right there? That's what you're looking for. Juicy and nice. So I'm going to give it 5 more minutes. Just simmer down like that. And then, that's it. Show you the finishing touch. I'm going to put it on a plate. I'm not cooking any rice or anything with this, but this can go with rice, some peas, white rice, you know what I'm saying? Bami, you know what I'm saying? Fried green plantains, whatever your choice is, you know? Dumpling, yam, bananas, whatever you feel like you want to eat at that moment, you know? Yeah, in Jamaica we say, whatever you feel like you want yam at that moment, yeah. So alright, this is the finishing touch on the oxtail as I promised. I'm going to show you, or normally I played it, but I was thinking about I wasn't going to play it, but as I say play it, let's show it, okay? Finishing touch right here. So this is what you're looking for, okay? See that? Nice. The bean, you know, cooked down in some of the sauce. Gravy or sauce, whatever you call it, on point. You know, not too watery. Perfect. Some people add a little bit of flour in there to kind of make it more thick, but as I told you earlier before, I put some potato in there and some of them cook out and kind of get soft and give me that kind of nice texture, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and put some in plate right here, or casserole, whatever you guys call it. It smells really good too. I haven't cooked oxtail in a while. And Junior Mawat, this one is for you, okay? You've been asking for oxtail for like a month now, all the time, so I decided I'm gonna come through for you on this one, all right? Put some bean on top too. Oh, look at that. No, I'm gonna put the pepper on it too as well. Garnish, all right? And then final touch. You know, I always garnish my plates. Make it look nice, you know. Yep. So that's it right here. Oxtail is the finest. You know, any question, anything, you know, my way, Jamaican way, but my way, my little flair to it. A lot of people do it a lot of different ways, but you know, end product is always the same. Maybe mine's a little bit better. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, even tell another friend to tell a friend. Thank you.